I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion, like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I'm so cold-blooded. I fear nobody, I fear nobody. I walk like a champion.
Also, I don't know how this, I had absolutely no way how I was going to transition to this, but I still feel like it should be talked about with the soccer trying to form the Super League. Because it's really wild over there. Yo, so if anybody hasn't heard, the story dropped on Sunday. So basically, name any of the biggest soccer clubs you can think of, right? The most well-known ones. Basically, they were just like, yo, we're going to form our own league. Screw FIFA. Screw everybody else.
Which is a great idea.
Which is a great idea. But at the same time, yeah, it didn't pan out. I think that league lasted all of...
a week?
20, not even. I think like 27 hours.
Oh, nice. 27 hours. That's like almost 2 approximately.
Can you pull up an article about it?
So you got teams like... So I don't know how well our listeners are, well versed into the soccer world, but overseas they have a bunch of leagues. It'd be like if the United States had multiple NBAs and multiple MLBs.
If the rest of the world's basketball leagues were good.
Yes, basically. So if Canada had its own NBA and Cuba had its own NBA, so then that's basically what's going on in Europe, because you got the Bundesliga, you got
Premier League,
Serie A, La Liga, et cetera, and then the best teams from those leagues go into the Champions League, which is this big. It's still the Champions League is still going on right now, and it's basically just a big tournament, and whoever wins that, hey,
so
you
the
win.
Super League was supposed to be the cream of the crop from the Champions League, essentially.
Yeah, when the cream rises to the crop, the top.
So does that mean that the LA Galaxy gets up? It's like, nah, I'm just kidding. Imagine.
So basically, in terms for also our listeners, it'd be like if. Like in the MLB, right? If the Yankees, the Red Sox...
No. Use baseball. Use basketball.
Use basketball.
Yeah.
Right. If the Knicks, the Celtics, the Lakers, the Heat, the Nets, and let's say...
Real Madrid.
Yeah, and then Real Madrid, Barcelona, and then whatever team is in Canada... If they have a team.
I don't think
do they even have a
They're
league?
the best team from like Greece.
The best team from Greece and then France.
Canada does have one. The Raptors. The Raptors.
Yeah. The Raptors. And then...
oh, my God.
Here we go. And the Shanghai Sharks.
Yeah, the Shanghai Sharks. Yep.
Jimmer.
So if they all came together and was like, yo, we're going to form our own basketball league, and we're all going to reap the rewards, all the revenue streams, things like that. Screw our other leagues.
Because who's left out?
We could have done baseball.
No. I'm thinking of who would be left out in the NBA, and it would be like the Timberwolves, like the Magic.
Basically, all the low market teams.
There's small market teams.
You would want the Knicks in there because the Knicks is gonna get you money, despite the past history of the Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
No, the Knicks would be in the Champions League. They would not be in the Super League.
Okay, they'd be
That's
in the
the
Champions
difference.
League.
No, they would be. No, because that's the thing about the Super League. The Super League had teams. I think it's like 4 teams that had never even won the champions.
A lot of teams haven't won the Champions League though. But because the revenue stream is so high that it's just like, yo, we're gonna be in here. We could have done baseball because we could have brought all the teams from China, the Japanese league, every team in the Dominican Republic. Can you use your laptop for good?
Yo, John, be quiet. Come on, man. Please.
So I mean, honestly, I would love to see that because FIFA is one of the most corrupt, pieces of crap in the world.
Damn, that was a rough statement, but I mean, I don't think you're lying.
You're not wrong.
They're not. I mean, hey, the president? Didn't he get arrested like a few years ago?
Yeah.
Something
like that.
But nah, Super League, that could be good. All right, so if you had to create a Super League, right? Let's just stick with like the NBA, right?
Okay.
If you had to pick 10 teams, who are you picking?
Essentially, if the playoff was 10 teams.
Yeah, if the playoff was 10 teams. It doesn't have to be a market size, it doesn't matter. If you could pick 10 teams to always be in the same league.
But you know what they should do? Like, if they were to do that, they should have a pool of players and just redraft. Like, I think that would be...
A draft league? That would be lit, but that would never happen.
It would never happen.
Because the players are assets.
Well, that's because soccer doesn't work.
Listen, it would basically be fucking Athletes Unlimited.
Yeah, it would be like that. But I'm just saying, like, that would make it...
Athletes
that would make it
so much
NBA.
But
I'm saying, like, if you take the team...
All my money. Take all my money.
Get the commissioner on the phone right now.
I would pay for every game.
What? Nah, that
Athletes Unlimited for the NBA, absolutely pay for every game.
Nah, but realistically, you need whatever team LeBron is on. because that's gonna be the highest rate.
Basically, all the superstars.
Oh yeah,
whatever team has superstars.
Right, no, but every team has just about every team has a superstar.
No, every team may have a star, not a superstar
or a good player.
Yeah.
So let's say we have a star. So Anthony Davis 2 years ago, would we not include the Pelicans? Because and I didn't say Anthony Davis was a superstar 2 years ago before he joined the Lakers, but they were still kind of. Anthony Davis was a superstar.
He was a top 5. Was he not a top 5 player in the league?
I wouldn't say he was a superstar, but I thought
he was a top. Anthony Davis wasn't a superstar.
I wouldn't say he was in.
To me, if your team has a top 10 player, you got to be in. I'm talking about like superstars. To me, are top 10 players. I understand it's more about marketability.
I thought AD was in the top 10 in 2019.
Top 10 talent. I don't think
talent wise he wasn't. Top
I think
10?
if your team has a top 10 talent, they got to be in the Super League.
We're not talking about he was because.
Before he joined the Lakers, he was definitely a top 10 talent.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He was a top 10 talent before he joined the Lakers.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So I'm saying you would put him on because he's a top 10 talent. He may not be marketability as a superstar, but to me, a superstar is the best of the league.
But I would probably at that point in the league, I probably would think of 10 teams to put in before.
Because I would never put the Knicks in because they don't have the talent, but the money that they would draw into the league would still be.
Ooh.
I got it. You just said don't think about that.
Did I?
You just said that.
Okay.
So my thing is, it's got to be a team that has
a
top 10 players.
All right. So if you were to do it right now.
Right now.
Okay.
Everybody's healthy.
Everybody's healthy.
Lakers.
No injuries.
I'm thinking about players. So Lakers, Nets, Blazers,
yes.
Bucks,
yes,
Nuggets,
yes. I got 5.
Mavs,
yes, 6.
Heat. What are we missing? Jimmy and Bam.
Okay, Heat.
Golden State.
Yes, Steph. Got to.
We're at 8.
Everybody healthy. Clay's there too.
All right, so we're at 8.
All right, so
Celtics.
All right, one spot left. There's one team that you guys haven't said yet, but I'm very surprised.
You talking about the Knicks?
No.
Or the Jazz?
No, hold on. Oh.
Yeah, they are in the Western Conference.
This is the Pelicans because Zion's.
It is not.
Nope. All right, give me a second.
But
the Clippers.
Clippers. Yep.
Yeah, Clippers.
There you go.
So the Clippers will be the 10th team.
Yeah.
Sorry. So who do we leave off?
The Knicks.
A lot.
Well, any stars.
Oh my God.
So
Joel Embiid.
The
Sixers. So you left off the Sixers, right?
Yeah.
No, but the Sixers will have to be in there.
I would put the Sixers over the Celtics.
I'll
to be
put
honest.
the Sixers over the Heat right now.
Sixers over the Heat.
That's the one I was interested in when you said the Heat.
But only
just
reason
fun.
why I
They're
say
just
the
fun.
Heat, I mean, well, they're fun to watch, but I mean, they literally just came off. We're talking about right now, I guess.
Yeah, right now.
Right, we're talking about right now. The Sixers are better than the Heat, but I mean, the Heat was just in the finals.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
No Suns, no D Book and CP.
Nah.
Okay. No Utah.
No.
With Donovan and Rudy.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Okay.
The thing is, they're the number 1 team in the league right now. So I was like,
Respectfully.
But
I mean,
well,
but still, it's like we still, despite them even being the number 1 team right now, because
but
even
then
the
again,
Suns,
if the Warriors are healthy, they're not there.
Oh, right. Exactly. See, there you go.
All right. So we left off. Sorry. So those 2 left off. Pelicans with Zion and Ingram. You said you're swap. Who are you swapping? The
Sixers
Heat?
and the Heat.
Sixers and the
Sixers and
Heat.
Heat. So we left off the Heat. All right. Jimmy Bam. No Hawks. Because it's just Trey.
I think out of those teams that we named, there's no top 10 players that are left out.
And that's a problem when you name 10 teams. It's like there's literally 6 other teams that you could probably make a good argument for, but
You got
those
3 top 10
teams
players
like,
on the Nets.
I feel like the only team that's like a bubble wise, just because of right now, would probably be the Celtics. But using my own logic, they just came off of Eastern Conference Finals.
Because I would say Jason
Finals
Tatum.
appearance.
Do you consider Jason Tatum a superstar or just a star right now?
He's a star. He's a good star.
Yeah.
He's
good
in
star,
the,
but he's not a superstar yet.
He's in the upper. Ooh, nice.
My thing is, I feel like if he was a superstar, if I could say Jason Tatum was a superstar this year, I feel like the Celtics would have been doing better. And I know it's not all on him, but my thing is like, if he was a superstar with the supporting cast that he has around them, I feel like they would be doing better. Now they're not doing bad, but considering how the first half of the season went, it was pretty fucking bad.
There's also not a lot of superstars. I mean, you can make the argument for who's a superstar, who's not, but relative to the stars in the league, there's much more stars.
I don't think
than
Jason Tatum's a top 10 player.
No.
And like based on what I said a superstar is.
Top 10, no, but I can make the argument for top 15.
Yeah.
Who would you?
I would say Jaylen Brown is he has arrived at the star level now.
Yeah.
Because he's been hooping.
I mean, he's all-star.
Kemba is still, I would still consider him a star.
Yeah.
Lower echelon.
Yeah.
But he's still, he put the work in. He was
to
a
be
star.
star. To be star.
I'll call back.
He was a
Yes,
star in fucking Charlotte.
Yeah.
so-
No, yes, he was. And he carried them to the playoffs multiple
All-Star
times.
starter. Shout out to the All-Star game being there. Cool.
So, I mean, but yeah, Trae Young, I don't think is at that superstar level yet.
He's like Trey is a mid-level star.
Mid-level star.
He is a 2A star.
And he has the marketability and all that stuff.
He does.
Of the superstars in the league, there's probably 6 or 7.
Superstars in the league. The stars in the Nets. Stars on the Lakers.
So that's 3.
Stars on Lakers.
So 5.
The stars on the Clippers.
Stars on Clippers.
1.
Dame.
Oh,
7.
no PG.
PG is not a superstar.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Hey,
not
no.
more? Not
I'm
no more?
not-
Not no
He's
more?
1B. 1B. Nah, he's not.
He 1B?
He's not
So we
1B.
only talking 1As.
1As.
Okay.
That's 7.
Dame.
Okay. Dame.
That's 7. He's included in the 7 because I got
Luka.
Kawhi and I got.
Luka is a superstar.
He is absolutely
Luka's superstar.
He was all NBA first team last
Luka's
year, bro.
Luka's
Luka's
a
a
superstar.
And he's an international
I know you don't.
superstar.
I know because you kind of never want to deem a person a superstar within like
So
their
early,
first
yeah.
their few years, but not
Luka's a superstar.
There's a rare few, but he's
You can't.
I give him more.
What's your
superstar.
argument to not be?
I would give him more superstar right now than Paul George. So
What's
yeah.
your argument to not be?
I mean, it's just too soon, maybe. But all right, that's fine. I'll give it to him.
I feel
I would
listen.
give it to him more than I wouldn't give it to him. It's just like
Yeah.
one of those things I'm just sitting on. Like
I'm on JT, and you don't like to do it so soon.
Yeah.
But when was the last time you had a
You know what I'm
first
saying?
team All NBA in your second year?
He's like 60% towards me right now, 40% away from me. So I'll give it to him. So
John,
that's 8.
First team All NBA the second year.
Yeah,
bro.
it's tough. I'm not taking.
Jokic, I think is a superstar
question.
at this point.
Here's a question.
So that's 9.
And Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
10.
Yep, superstar.
Okay, so then there's definitely more than 67.
Did you put
but I
A?
feel-
You put
I
the
s-
star. You put AD, right?
Yeah, the
Okay.
Lakers stars, the Nets stars, Kawhi,
Kawhi, Dame, Luka,
Joel Embiid,
Joel
Jokic.
Embiid, and Jokic. Those are the 10 superstars in the league.
I'm trying to think.
That's probably your top 10. Oh, and then Steph.
Steph is also a superstar, so 11.
So if you had to knock one out, who would it be?
If I had to knock one out,
You know what? It might be bold. It might be bold. I low key might knock out Kyrie.
Yeah, I was gonna say
yeah.
that.
Like I'd love the dude, but he is a.
And
if I had to pick
his
between
own,
Steph, if I had to pick between Steph, Luka, and Kyrie,
it's gotta
Kyrie's
be
out.
Kyrie, yeah.
Kyrie's out.
And on his own, it's a little rough.
It is like he can carry. He can
For a
carry.
pure scorer on your own, you can
Yeah.
carry you to a couple games.
He can
but
carry
it's
to a
hard on
couple
your own.
games. You know.
Yeah.
Because Steph
And I
isn't
think
just a pure scorer
and
anymore.
the thing is, just like you can make the argument. You put Kyrie on the team. You put Kyrie on the Warriors right now. Would they be as good as?
Oh hell
them?
no.
And that's what I'm saying.
Hell no.
So
I mean,
guess-
I think it's hard to put anybody on that. I think because it's Steph Curry,
Mm-hmm.
he can do that because of also the gravity that he has with when he shoots. Like you got to worry about him as soon as he comes across half court shooting. So it just opens it up for other people.
Right.
I think maybe only Bron.
But I give Kyrie superstardom because one, he's battle tested. Like he's proven. Like
Oh, yeah.
saying,
but
like,
he might be a superstar, but he's not top 10 in the league anymore.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're saying.
So then, I think in the
You
in
don't
the
think this year he's top 10?
No, this season, I would say he is.
So who do you knock out on that list? Who's 11?
I'd probably knock out. If we were talking about this season, I'd probably knock out Dame
No,
Ooh.
absolutely
because
not.
Kyrie's got
No.
better shooting splits. I think he's only
Yeah,
knows
but
only
how many
tra-
games have they played?
No, bro.
So he
How
only
many
so
low
how many
more
games
games
have
have Dame?
How
You
much
can say-
how much
you can
PTO is Kyrie taking?
Exactly.
Right. You can say he got better shooting splits, but look at the Blazers right now in the West with when Nurkic, CJ has been out majority of the year. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. Like, absolutely not. Dame stays.
Damian Lillard has played
Dame's-
52 games to this point.
Yeah.
52.
You talking about this-
Kyrie,
if we-
Kyrie
if we
probably
talking
has
about-
38.
Yeah.
You talking
Kyrie
about-
has 41.
Oh wow, a lot more than I thought.
Yeah.
So that's still an
PTO.
11 game difference.
Niggas don't be using their PTO. No, why? Everybody keeps talking about like, oh, players in my day, he ain't take load management and shit like that. I was like, all right, was y'all getting participation award? No, you know the perfect attendance award you got in kindergarten.
Listen, niggas still abiding by that and shit. Nah, y'all crazy. Oh man, that's funny. All
Also,
right.
I feel like Dame takes more shots, hence why his field goal percentages are going to be different.
Well, yeah, right. He had
has
to
to.
for a good amount of time.
And he is averaging one more assist.
One more assist.
Yeah. And I think he's averaging one more
Yeah,
point
Dame
as well.
stays.
All right.
Dame stays. The MVP
I feel
candidates.
like
all stay.
Kyrie's got to be the one
No. Kyrie stays.
in the top 10.
Yes.
So who's not?
That's what I'm trying to think. All the MVP candidates stay.
AD
I'd probably.
Because of
I mean,
games
if it's
played?
just, if it's just based off this year, I'd take KD out only because
games played.
of games played.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
So, but overall,
Hold on.
but overall, I-
whoa.
what?
If we're based off of this year, it's got to be Anthony Davis.
All right, Anthony Davis. Okay.
He's played 23 games,
How much
and
did
he's
KD
only
play?
bro. He's averaging 23 and 8.
Oh, how much?
How much is Julius Randle averaging?
23 and 10.
I thought he was at 24 and
20,
10.
24. It was almost 11 at one point.
23.7 and 10 and 6 assists.
Anthony Davis in 23 games is averaging 22.5, 8, and 3.
Valid. Okay, so
Right.
yeah.
Shooting 29% from 3.
Hey, man.
Well,
All
I
right,
mean,
I'll take
on
that.
how many attempts though? Was that 3 attempts a game or something like that?
What you know right now?
He don't touch the ball as much as Julius,
Yes.
so probably significantly less.
I was gonna say his usage is definitely lower than.
Yeah, but you would
Julius's.
think it would be a more catch and shoot, which would be easier at that
That's
point.
the problem. His game shouldn't have been. It was never. It should have never been catch and shoot. That's
No,
what
but
happens when
I'm,
you play
I'm
LeBron.
talking about 3-pointers. I'm talking about 3-point.
Oh.
But either way, yeah, Anthony Davis would have to be the one out.
All right.
At that point.
No.
Because he's been using all his PTO. No, I'm just kidding.
Because then again, bro, if
All right. So for this year in
you
particular,
take Steph off the Warriors, garbage. You take Luka off the Mavs, garbage.
what are they now? I caught
Mavs are
Ruben.
pretty
I
bad.
caught Ruben with that the other day. Oh my gosh, he was
Yeah.
not
The
happy.
Mavs are pretty bad right now.
Poor
But
Ruben.
Listen, it's not Luka's fault. I'll tell you what.
Honestly-
He's the only reason why they're in the playoffs.
We might as well just give Ruben writing credits at this point. The
Bro,
amount of
he's-
times we bring him up on the spot.
He's gonna. Listen, he said, "Let him know when we want him on, and he's ready."
He said he said he has to fight me when he comes to New York. I'm like, damn, what did I do?
I'll bring the gloves.
If it's anything like that,
Matt gonna build a fucking boxing ring for
In the
one time.
backyard.
Matt gonna be back there like, let's get ready to rumble
as long as it's not
in
like
the
that,
blue corner.
as long as it's not like that Ben Askren Jake Paul fight, I'm okay.
He said, I want a good, clean, rough, and dirty fight, respectfully.
They saying street saying Askren took the fall on purpose
Oh man.
for the bag.
Yeah, nah.
I
Listen,
believe it though.
Fuck it. Niggas was getting paid off that. We was
Either way,
getting paid off that, bro.
Askren's a wrestler. So
Yeah.
anyway,
It is what it is.
Still though, still. Yeah,
I don't even know, dude. He wasn't good at.
I
MMA.
don't even know anything about it. I just was like, damn,
Yeah.
this is weird.
If you don't got a chin, you don't got a chin, dog. And Askren don't got a chin.
Sometimes niggas just don't got chins.
So that's why fat niggas should be
Shit.
boxing all the time, right? Because they got multiple chins, right?
Just feels like, yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I think
little.
I think that's about it for I was gonna say basketball, but just everything, right? I think we got it.
We was pretty efficient today. I'm not gonna lie. That yeah.
Little. Like I said, that's going to do it here on this edition of Saratoga Sports Podcast. This is episode 86. I'd like to thank our sponsors once again. Matt behind the boards, always making us sound really well.
Is he a sponsor if we pay him?
Shout out, Regrown Recordings.
We're his sugar daddy.
Regrown Recording.
The Saratoga
Plural,
Sports
daddies.
Card is funding Matt Barber.
Taco Bell keeping me satisfied after I leave from here. Athletes Unlimited, shout out you. Tower Records, the Yankees, the Nets, Funko Pops, and yeah. Anything else to add?
Are you ever gonna plug our actual socials? Because you said it. You were like, follow us on the socials. Didn't say it.
Inserts invisible social media.
Saratoga Sports. Oh shit! I don't know.
Annotation. Right?
I don't know it all. No. I don't
Show
know.
us you're on
Dude,
the
that's
pod, but not
literally-
really on the pod.
Exactly.
I'm just here so I won't get fined. All right.
Yo, shout out Marshawn Lynch, man.
Yeah,
But,
literally the socials are at Saratobi Sports on
Okay.
Instagram and Twitter.
That's
Yeah,
easy.
say it with
And
some
on
confidence
YouTube,
next
on
week,
the
Justin.
Saratobi Sports YouTube channel.
It's easy enough to remember.
And on TikTok is also at Saratobi Sports.
Yeah.
You bum.
That's okay.
He's
Yes.
a bum.
Do you want to do your plugs in the meantime, or do you want
So
to
yeah, you can
circle
follow
back
me.
around?
You can follow me at
Fucking who's this
J
guy?
underscore Thomas
New
underscore
guy over
24.
here.
Yeah, new guy, man.
Haters. That's it. That's all I'm plugging. Nematodes are people too. Derek Chauvin, rest in piss.
Yeah, fuck that dude. You guys can follow me at Offended Narwhal on Twitter. Definitely go follow the socials. Look out. There will be a lot of TikToks, especially from last week's episode. If you did not listen to that, you guys are missing out because that was a doozy. Go check that out and watch the show with us because this shit is hilarious.
True.
Yeah.
The phrase of the week is "fuck you, pay me." Black Lives Matter. Y'all can follow me on the Instagrams, World Wide West
Hurry up
underscore
and come
11.
back to Twitter. It's such a more fun place.
Yeah, you know, I'm easing my way back into social media.
Are you done?
I'm done.
You could have acknowledged it in some way. You didn't see the order was all different today?
I mean, you kind of cut me off, but
Yeah, then you just wrap it up.
I mean, wrap it up.
Yeah,
man.
I'm working with working with some professionals here. We'll catch y'all next week.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded. I fear nobody, ain't no letting down. I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins.